0/1. So, do we have any concerns before we start? Okay.
Apparently not.
I'm concerned by Sylvia's face.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're concerned about me.
Uh-oh. I think Vith has a crush already. All right.
Money, hum nom nom.
Let's go down the line one by one and see why are you guys in Saltmarsh? Start and go in Discord order.
Who's
That
first
means
in that?
Estion's up.
Okay. I am in Saltmarsh, talking to my new acquaintance, Lord Gellin Primewater, in his mansion, making fun of the dock workers that he can see straight from his mansion. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm here to try to talk to him about potentially, what kind of ships he has available or who he knows that has that kind of thing.
Yeah, so basically, anybody who's spent any amount of time in Saltmarsh so far, if you've been to the dock, Saltmarsh, well, you may not know him by name, or Primewater, I mean. Primewater is this old man who sits in the top floor balcony of his mansion with the window open and screams at dock workers to work harder, essentially. Because he owns half the ships in the port, so he basically just yells at his captains to break a leg. All right, Krista, why are you here in Saltmarsh?
I'm here to find an adventure that will define my life. And I'm willing to do anything to find that. So I'm mostly hanging out around bars and stuff like that.
Okay, looking for work kind of thing. Well, you came to the right place because basically everyone you talk to in this entire town has work. Lord Dolram.
I'm in the saltwater marsh because I had a premonition when I was sleeping a few days ago from the Candle Queen that I should head towards this direction. And I've spent a lot of money trying to get here, so I'm looking for work to try and recuperate some of that lost money.
Okay, Vith.
The pirate ship that I'm on, the Rotting Gull, is in port for repairs, and I'm cheating at cards in a local tavern.
Squeak.
Well, I had a job to assassinate a pirate captain, but when I went on with the assassination, it went wrong and I was captured. And so I was brought here to a pirate cove to be sold into slavery. But I got away and now I'm here.
Sylvia.
I came here far from my family to get a name for myself without their help. And I heard the rumors that there's jobs around here, so what better place to start getting a name for yourself than helping people?
Oh, very nice. Okay, so we will start with Estion. So you are in Primewater's mansion. You have joined him in his top room, and he's holding his cane up and swinging it out the window and saying, "Come on, get those boxes loaded up. I don't pay you to laze around."
The people here are truly lucky to have a lord like you, Lord Primewater.
Yes, well, without me, they'd all just sit around all day and drink and party and play cards or whatever they do.
Yes, it's clear the common folk need nobility like us in order to function at their full extent.
Yes, well, without me lighting a fire under their asses, I don't think anything would get done around here. So, you as a fellow highborn, what is all this? What are you asking me for?
I simply am looking for an opportunity to maybe, while I have some downtime between, of course, my many responsibilities and the marches up north that my family rules over, I thought I'd see the ocean, very far from our lands and a rare sight for me, and heard of a very, very noble Lord Primewater that would be a good contact to come by. So here I am.
Yes, well, I don't have boats falling out of my sleeves, you know.
Yes, maybe just an opportunity to hitch a ride, if you will, on a vessel with a purpose already, or if I could maybe assist you in some way, that could be arranged as well. And
Well, you'll have to work hard, prove yourself.
well, you'll find that unlike some of us northerners, he kind of nudges him. I'm quite capable of working hard, like you are, sir.
Good, good. Well, I suppose I'm not sure I could get you a boat, but I do have an idea of something that you could take care of for me. It may be nothing, but well, at the same time it may be something.
Okay, please do go on.
He kind of stands up and walks with his cane over to the table, and he's got a stack of papers over there. Most of them are like deeds and you know, registrations for his boats and things like that. And he pulls out a piece of paper and hands it to you, and it's a picture of a young man with brown hair, and he says, "I think his name is Ned. You see, I think he's fallen in with some bad folks. I need someone to, well, let's be honest, I don't give a damn about this Ned character, but I need to know who he's working for."
Understood. Do you have any leads of someone whose whereabouts are known, that maybe is a common acquaintance of this Ned, or potentially an establishment that he frequented?
Well, I didn't want to get into this, but let me find this name. I'll find it here in a second.
No worries.
While I look this up, Krista, what are you up to?
I assume in a bar where they're ordering a drink.
Yeah, you're doing the little drinky poo. Maybe
Little drinky poo.
yeah, maybe looking for information.
Yeah, a little information gathering. Yeah. Yes, you, peasant barman. Do you know of anybody who needs work around here?
Anybody who needs work, I suppose everybody needs work.
Sorry, the other way around. Anyone looking for work?
But yeah, wait.
What did I
Anyone
say?
looking for someone to do work? Yeah.
Good question. You made that character
Let me just
blonde.
try again.
Oh
Let me
my
just try again.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who has work that they're offering? Any heroic work? Someone who's in danger or some I don't know. Something like that.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose I do know something like that.
Oh, well,
What's it worth to you?
huh. I suppose it would make sense considering you're a peasant. Here. She gives him a gold coin.
He takes the gold coin and puts it in his pocket, and he says, I'm gonna ignore the fact that you just called me a peasant. But, well, I did hear something. And it seems that there's a little caravan going out toward. And I apologize if I'm slow with these names. I still haven't learned them all a whole heck of a lot yet. Towards
Right,
Seaton, and they need a couple of strong lads or lasses, I suppose, to protect the caravan.
Huh. Well, that seems like something that I'd be interested in doing. Well, who would I talk to about that?
That would be. Um, Keladek. He lives in a tower, kind of a scary guy, wizard type.
Righto. Okay. Well, thank you, thank you. She turns around and cringes at something on the ground.
All right. Okay. Estion. So back to you. The old man says, "Well, I think this Keladon character or Keladek character is helping this Ned guy out. I saw them meeting with one another, and he's a shady guy, and this Ned shouldn't be falling into conversations like that, you know."
Yes, of course. We can't be having our poor, misguided peasantry falling into shady circles and disrupting the good flow of our law here.
Yes, and our youths at that.
Of course, the youths, very important.
He should be carrying boxes on the port. And he points down at one of the guys carrying boxes, and he smacks his cane on the window, and he says, "You can carry that faster!"
Yes, he does belong here where he can benefit from your constant guidance.
Yes, of course. Maybe I could put some pep in his step.
I do believe you could. You seem to have quite a way with words. I can tell by the reactions of your workers on the docks when you give them encouragement from here.
Yes, true. If my legs hadn't gone a few years ago, I'd be down there smacking him with my cane.
You have no children to take up that mantle for you?
Well, I prefer to do things myself.
Of course, as any good man should. I should have expected.
Yes, well, Felisa is making a feast for tonight. If you'd like to come in, maybe it would be nice to have a fellow highborn here.
Of course, it would be my honor.
Yes, well, anyway, take care of that thing if you would. And then maybe I can help you.
I do think I might hit the town and look for some more information. I'll see you tonight, sir.
Alrighty. The guys in the tavern, let's focus on Vith. So you've just won a game of cards.
Yes. I have kept my, status as a wizard pretty secret, and I don't exactly look like one. So actually, my familiar, my parrot, is pretty much just like hanging around in the rafters, and I'm occasionally glancing through his eyes to look at everybody else's cards. And I'm using this to cheat my way ahead.
Awesome.
Also, I imagine lizards have really good poker faces.
Probably. Most people playing cards probably wouldn't be used to trying to read a lizard. In the corner of the bar is a old drunk who has a sign next to him that says "Hear my story, 1 silver piece." And you notice that nobody has ever walked over to that table, and he's looking very disheveled.
As in, like, the price tag is 1 silver piece to hear his story, or he will
Yes.
pay you each silver?
Yes, he wants a silver piece to hear his story.
What was my take from my most recent hand? Yes, I am a wizard. That
7 silver pieces.
All right, I'm gonna start getting worried that they might catch on to what I'm doing. So I will excuse myself and go ahead and swagger over to his table and toss him a silver as I angrily gesture at a barmaid to bring me a mug of ale.
All right, how many mugs of ale have you drank already?
Let's say 2.
Okay. So as soon as you give the silver to the man, he lights up, and he holds up the silver piece to the barmaid, and the barmaid nods. She knows, and she brings over 2 big old flagons of ale, and puts one down in front of him and takes the silver piece. For just as fast as he had it, it's gone. And he says, "You want to hear my story?"
Sure.
I thought I'd told my story to everybody in town. I was about to take my sign down.
Well, I just made birth, so perhaps you could entertain me.
Oh, well. Have you heard the story of, well, I'm not sure it has a name, but there's a house south of the city, and it's haunted. I wandered in there one day and just, trying to find somewhere to sleep, maybe some food. I started wandering around, looking through the cabinets, and couldn't find anything to drink, so I went down to the cellar. And oh, did I hear a deafening scream. A woman, methinks. And well, I continued down the stairs, and a huge ghost came out of nowhere, and he gauges the look on your face.
It's like, I mean, like I said, lizard, very expressionless. He probably is. There's almost nothing to really read from it.
He stops for a moment and he says, "But I thought it was a ghost anyway, but it was a vampire." Still nothing.
You fought out. What happened when you met this vampire?
Well, I ran away and they chased me down, and well, I was the first one to discover that the house was haunted.
Roughly how old is this dude?
50.
You're telling me that you encountered a vampire and were able to outrun this supernatural creature, even though you're basically a cripple.
Well, it might have been a ghost. Ghosts aren't very fast.
Like you said, it was a vampire. It was a vampire
It
ghost.
kind of, maybe. Maybe it was. It sure looked like a vampire, and it sure looked like a ghost.
Why were you, looking in this house specifically? I mean, did it look entirely abandoned otherwise?
Oh, yes,
Is there any other houses nearby?
it's crumbling to pieces. I could show you where it is, but, there's nothing else around there. I think it must have been some affluent house. That's why I went in the first place. Looked like it could have some good loot.
While my face remains expressionless, my head does kind of slightly cock to the side, with some interest at this potential. Interesting. I may have to take you up on that.
Yes, well, I'm just glad that somebody wanted to hear my story. And
Of course.
the barkeep comes by again and checks on your drinks, and she says, "What was it this time, a dinosaur?" And he says, "Shut up, winch!"
That is consistent with my expectations of this man. Well, thank you for the entertainment. I should perhaps seek another table.
Okay. Don't forget your ale, because it'll be gone by the time you get back.
Oh, it's gone. I am big lizard man. But I would ask the bar maiden or whatever. So, do you know if there's any truth to his tale about the haunted house to the south?
Oh, well, of course the rumors are true. The house is haunted, but, well, every time he tells the story, it gets crazier and crazier.
Well, that's the only fun way to tell a story.
Yes, well, I've heard the story about 100 times, and it went from hearing a couple of knocks on the walls to people screaming to all the way to, at some point, there was a vampire. I don't entertain him anymore.
Fair enough. Although, he would kind of muse to himself that that implies that it's actually safer and even better for him to go try and steal from. So yeah, he's gonna look around for another table of people playing cards with an open seat that he hasn't already swindled for any money tonight.
How about Squeak? What are you doing?
So I'm probably sitting on a table looking around the tavern, gnawing on a bone that's like literally trying to scrape every bit of meat out of the bone. And what do I see on the tavern?
Yeah, so you see a lot of shady characters. You also see some less shady characters. Uh, Lord Dolram, describe yourself.
Yeah, I am a hill dwarf. I am about 4 feet tall. I weigh about 175 pounds. I definitely look pretty hefty, even for a dwarf. I'm about middle aged, and I'm wearing all gold chainmail, and I have next to me a great hammer on my left side and a shield that's got the symbol of a candle that's also all plated in gold sitting to the right of me, and I'm sitting in a chair kind of by myself, secluded in the corner.
And how about Sylvia?
I am a human, uh, and I don't have any particularly eye-catching traits, except for the fact that my eyes are clocks, little clocks, golden clocks,
Wow.
the color of brass, and yeah, that's kind of the thing people look at the most because I don't have anything else interesting. I'm wearing a fine bluish robe. I have a fancy ring, and that's about it.
So the two of them are the only ones that look out of place in here.
Right. So either of them look particularly strong or pretty average.
I mean, Lord Dolram looks like he could hold himself in a fight, but you aren't sure about Sylvia.
All right. So who else in the tavern looks strong overall?
I mean, there's a lot of rough and tumbled people in here.
Okay. So I'm guessing Sylvia and Dolram look overall like good guys overall, not necessarily shady.
Yeah, they look like they're out of place in this shady ass bar.
Well, I'm gonna go up to for no reason at all, Bith, and I'm gonna say, "You, lizard thing."
What is it you want, snack?
Looking for big, strong, no fuss to fight a pirate captain man thing.
What, Captain?
Okay, Austin, which was the captain? Was it the Snake Eyes or the
Snake
Skin
Eyes.
Okay, so
Captain
not my
Snake
captain.
Eyes.
Okay. What do I know about him?
You don't know much because what you do know about pirates in the area is that they
And I assume I've been going here for like 5 years or so.
yeah, so you know that there is a quite a large pirate presence in this area. I forget what they're called, the Sea Princes. Uh, but the to know all of the pirate captains that work under the Sea Princes would be ridiculous, and Snake Eyes sounds like a pretty generic sea captain name.
Okay. What's the take? What do you why you want this guy dead?
Got job to kill man thing. Give lots of gold and shiny things.
What are you paying?
Okay, so I didn't fully flesh out how much I would get paid, but I don't know, Austin, how much would I get paid for this job?
100 gold pieces.
100 gold coin. You take half.
That's a decent haul. What do you know about his defenses? I could probably rustle up some others to help. God knows Tim owes me.
Okay, so I already fought this guy before, so I should probably know uh, the defenses he has. But what are the defenses?
What are the defenses? Have you ever
Yeah.
seen that meme? What are the defenses, Father?
Yes.
So you know that this guy has a pretty nice ship. You've seen his ship before. It's a like galleon style, and you know that he has lizardmen working for him.
And how much? How many people are there in the crew?
You would say that there was 4 lizardmen and about 12 men.
Okay, so it's 4 lizardmen and 12 just humans.
Yeah.
So, 4 people that matter and a dozen snacks.
Yes.
Well, we might be able to do it ourselves with some degree of stealth. But I think it would be useful to enlist some others.
And split the shiny things.
Well, I mean, we don't need to tell them exactly how much we're getting paid, of course, but
As you two are talking, a kind of shiftier than the rest man. He's kind of looking over his shoulder. Walks up to the bar and drops a pretty hefty sum of gold on the bar, and the bartender takes the gold and puts it under the bar and looks around and points at Vith, and the man kind of nods his head and walks over to Vith. Yeah, hey, you're the biggest guy
what
in
is it
here.
you want, smooth skin?
Oh, that seems a little racist, but it's not wrong. Can I talk to you privately?
Vibe check?
Yeah, sure.
15?
Vibe check him. He seems very fidgety.
Excuse me for a moment, snack. And I guess I'd accompany him with my parrot flying down from the rafters and landing on my shoulder.
Okay. He brings you to an empty table, and he says, "Hey, so you're the biggest guy in here, right? I need you to do something for me. I can pay."
What do you want?
Well, this is kind of a weird thing to ask, but I need you to kill someone for me. And he takes out an even bigger
Is that
sack
weird
of
to
gold.
ask?
And he drops this massive sack of gold on the table. He says, "You're gonna need a crew, though."
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
He pushes the sack of gold toward you, and the gold kind of spills out for a second. But he like jumps up out of his seat and puts his hands across the table and pushes it back in the sack, hopefully before anyone notices. But of course, everyone noticed. He says,
Yeah, I'll squirrel it away as best I can.
he says, his name's Snake Eyes. I know where he is.
Oh, well, why don't you give me directions?
South of town, in a haunted house. He lives below it.
Of course he does. Well, I assume that this is the forward half, and upon confirmation of the kill, the rest will be forthcoming.
Well, that's just the thing. Well, I need you to take me with you. Because the town council, they're paying, well, a lot of gold pieces for this guy's head, and well, if I'm with you, then they'll believe that he's actually dead. And then, well, I guess you don't have to bring the head back then, do you?
Bringing the head back sounds like much less of a hassle than being saddled with a milksop like you.
Hey, I'm no milksop. Okay, well, I don't really know what a milksop is, so I might be one of those.
How much gold is there?
308.
Okay. Well, tell you what, you go ahead and set up shop here. And in a couple of days, I'll put together a crew that can take it down, and I promise that we'll come get you first.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know, the haunted house, I think it's haunted by some kind of alchemist or something. I don't know the details, but probably just get under the house where Snake Eyes lives as quickly as possible. The house itself is like super haunted.
Yeah, I have some ideas for how to deal with this particular issue. Now, if you will excuse me, I have business to conduct with this fellow over here.
Oh, by the way, the council's offering 400 gold for his head. As you walk away.
Okay, so there, yeah, I was assuming there was. Okay, all right. Yeah, and then I'd turn over to Squeak. Huh. Well, that guy just gave me a big ol' sack of silver to kill this guy too. We should try and find out more about it. We may need more assistance. I assumed we were going to be dealing with someone on the boat, which is much easier for me to assault. But if we're going to be dealing with some sort of possibly haunted house, we will likely require more assistance.
Yes, man, things.
And then I think I'd probably spot. I assume Dolram kind of stands out a little bit in his nice, shiny stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, yeah, I'd kind of toss my head at the rat folk dude. What I don't know what the hell you are calling your race, snack. And start swaggering over to Dolram.
All right, Lord Dolram, a big old lizard man walks over to you.
I would slowly put down like the ale that I was sipping on, and uh, uh, yes, can I be of service?
You got the look of a priest about you.
"Mm, Yes, I do worship the Candle Queen.
Good for you. Sounds like fun. I've heard tell of a haunted house to the south of town, and there is a 400 gold bounty uh, on solving the little problem of a pirate that has taken up residence underneath it. If you would like to accompany us, you would have your fair share of the
What
bounty.
what is this pirate being accused of?
Being a pirate, I presume.
Might be presumptuous, but you look like a pirate. Me, honestly.
Yeah, well, there's not a 400 gold bounty on my head.
That's a
Well,
pretty good point.
as you do know that I am a priest, and I seek other things more than coin.
Well, then feel happy to take some of that coin and use it to feed some local orphans to other orphans, or however that works.
I'm sorry for you to say, but you might want to look elsewhere.
Well, no harm, no foul. I hope you happen to change your mind. Um, so how much does Sylvia potentially stand out? I assume, I mean, not as tough looking and stuff like that as Dolram, but being as out of place as she potentially would feel.
She looks quite out of place.
I don't know.
But
Would I?
let's switch over to Estion next.
Am I here?
Not yeah, Krista's at a different tavern. I assumed you meant Sylvia.
Okay.
I did mean something.
Yeah, let's do Estion next.
All right.
All right, what would you do?
Okay. So I have left the Lord's Manor. Let me go back a page. Yeah, Lord Primewater's Manor, and I've heard of this Kelladek that seems to be the best lead for where Ned it might be. So, I can't remember. Did he tell me where Kelladek might be?
Yeah, south part of town in a big
Okay.
ass wizard's tower on top of a house.
Got it. All right. So I'm gonna head around to, I guess, this bridge here.
Yep.
So down
You
the
can
street.
move your guy.
I just start heading south of town. I don't know if I spot the huge tower, if it's very obvious or anything.
Yeah, it's super obvious. As you pass through that bridge, though, you can see that this is like the main supply route of the town, and there's like tons of carts going across there, presumably going to the market. And right here, where I'm pinging, is you can see the big, tall wizard's tower on top of this house.
Gotcha. All right. Um, I think that I would walk along the water around south.
Actually, let's say you walk the other way.
But I like being near water. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, that's good. Let's do that. Go the other way.
And Krista, what would you be doing right now?
Um, I would probably try to find the person that the peasant suggested. And so I'd probably go outside and start looking around as well, but in a more aimless way.
Okay. All right, so you'll run into Estion. As he's walking by, would you say anything?
What does he look like?
What do you look like, Estion?
Estion is, somewhat tall, like 6'1", not super tall. Average build, about 180 pounds, 170, 80 pounds. Fair skin, long silver hair, and bright emerald green eyes. He's a half elf, so he's got pointy ears, but they're not super long. And he's wearing fine cloth with leather armor kind of incorporated into it. Mainly a blue in tint, and a noble signet ring on, and other fine kind of jewelry. And you can tell just by the way he's walking with a fine posture that, he's well bred.
Yes, she would. And she would say, "Ah, yes, councilman. Do you by chance know if there's a Galadak anywhere around here? Hear that he's a wizard?"
Excuse me, councilman? Does she look like a noble woman? I can tell.
I don't know if you would recognize my sigil, but her family's supposed to be like number one wherever she comes from.
Yeah, so do you come from this kingdom or another one?
I'm gonna say another kingdom.
Okay,
Which
so
direction?
Let's go with east. To the
Okay.
east. But they're like the ones super in charge. Everybody would know them.
and how does your character look?
Really fine. She stands really tall and proud. She has very like beautifully decorated armor and fine clothes underneath with no helmet with like blonde hair or whatever. Yeah. She's not very tall though.
So then Estion would give a light bow, seeing that the person before him is likely another noble, and say, "My name is Estion Kildala. I am the son of the Marquis of the Marches on the northern border of this land. I am no mere councilman of a small town like this, but it's a pleasure to meet you." And then he holds out his hand to take hers, like in a noblewoman's way, like where he would kind of like maybe kiss her finger or whatever.
Yeah. And she would do like the noble woman thing. She'd be like,
Like,
Marquis, excellent.
Amazing. You're gonna be like two peas in a pod.
Well, it seems that the fates align. I am also on my way to speak to this Keladek, and maybe I could escort you there, ma'am.
Crystal looks around and says, "Certainly. Alrighty." And she takes his hand or arm if he's offering it.
Yes, like
But
nobleman kind of style with the shoulder out, the elbow out.
but when you guys start to move forward, she steps first and tries to take the lead, charging forward a little bit.
Estion will laugh and kind of follow behind, kind of cool with that. That's fine.
All right. Vith, are you going to talk to Sylvia?
Yeah. Squeak, you following me?
Yeah.
Alright. So Vith would kind of resume his swagger, pulling out a small piece of cracker to the macaw on his shoulder as he approached Sylvia.
I would probably be playing some game of some sorts, probably dice, and I wouldn't notice him walking over.
You don't look like you're from around here.
I am not. What is it that you seek?
Well, you know, couple of outsiders like ourselves that could do with some work.
I wanna look into my coin purse. How much have I won/lost playing dice today?
You have won 1 silver.
Work, you say? I'm interested. What is it about?
Well, there's a man who's gotten himself into some trouble with the local authorities, holding up in a house to the south of town. If we manage to bring back his head, we'll be splitting a pot of 400 gold pieces.
Looking again into my purse and thinking about how defeating some criminal would gain me some reputation, I say, all right, I'm in. But I feel like there's some sort of catch. What are we fighting against precisely? I don't think that just one man is worth 400 gold. There must be something else, right?
Uh, I don't know any of the details. There's a lot of rumors. You know how local superstitions are. Supposedly, the house that he's hiding under is haunted.
Lord Dolram, you overhear this, and you know that there is a haunted house nearby here. And how do you react to the news of this ghost house?
I would hear them. Would they be outside the tavern?
No, they're inside the tavern.
Oh, okay. I would. Yeah, I would go and approach them. You guys said that this house was haunted.
Yes, you happened to cut me off before I got to that point, little snack.
Well, if you still have room for one more, I wouldn't mind checking this out with you.
Having a priest along seems pertinent.
All right.
So, you clearly stand out from the rest there. And what was your name, lass?
You may call me Lord. Oh,
I said lass and you respond?
Yeah.
Alright,
thought you
good
said
to know.
lad.
My name is Sylvia. You can call me Sil, Mr. Lizard Man. You have a name too, don't you?
I am Mirik Vithlevithix.
Nice.
Mind repeating that, but slower?
Those of you with a more adapted tongue may call me Vith.
All right,
Gaelic
if you
name.
are. What about you? I'm guessing you're wearing Squeak. I'm guessing you're wearing like robes, like a hood or something?
Yeah, it's basically like in my token. I don't know if you can see it.
All right. And what's your name, shady looking thing? I don't know, something like that.
Mimi Squeak.
Squeak. Oh, that's adorable.
Squeak, not
Amazing.
adorable.
Very adorable.
And what
Squeak
about you,
strongest.
shiny dwarf?
You may call me Lord Dolram.
Lord. Interesting.
I got you, Snack.
I didn't happen to get your name?
I introduced myself with you there.
Okay.
Vith, basically.
Yeah. Mirik Vithlevithix. It's a draconic sentence, but yeah, Vith is probably the best way to shorten it.
Okay, Estion and Krista, you both make your way down to the Wizard's Tower.
Alrighty, so we're like around where I just moved my guy.
Yeah, and Krista, you can move down there as well.
I can't
Yeah.
see the token.
You're
Oh,
over
they're so
here.
small. I see. Okay.
Yeah, you can zoom in if you once you find.
Yours kind of blends
Yeah.
in right there.
True.
Okay.
Boom. So I
All
think this
right.
building was
Yeah, that's the Wizard's Tower. You knock on the door.
yes, indeed.
hmm
Uh,
could I ask a question really fast?
Yeah.
What would like the neighboring kingdom be that her family comes from?
Let's see.
That's actually a good question because if it's and I have a company in question. Is that kingdom the same kingdom that's north of this land? The one that's east? Is it all like I don't know, big enough where it is north and east, or is there two separate ones?
Let's look. Because I am not 100% familiar with. And of course, every single map on Google is extremely low res. Amazing.
Is it
Is this the
what's the
regular?
kingdom we're in?
Is this
Keelan?
Faerun?
Keeland, right?
Keoland, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's like three kind of north and northeast. I just googled Greyhawk map.
Yeah.
Duchy of Ulick, the County of Ulick, and the Principality of Ulick. So they're all kind of part of the same place. So I think that if it was directly east, it would be from the Principality of Ulick. I
What
guess
is
it's
the
all
name
like
it's
one.
on?
A second, let me just link you guys.
Thank you.
If you look down, like kind of like where you see the Azure Sea, the big sea in the middle there at the bottom,
hmm
off to like the left middle side, where it says like Dreadwood.
yeah,
You
here
can
we
see
go.
the Kingdom of Keeland right there. That's the Kingdom of Keeland, and you can see the Ulick. The three parts of Ulick are on the north and eastern kind of side of it: Duchy, County, and Principality.
Yep.
So I think that like Estion's mother's family is from like probably the Duchy of Ulick, and maybe Krista's family is from the Principality.
Sure, if that's what you guys decide.
Just in the way that she's describing where she's from. I don't know. It's up to her.
Yeah. County of Ulek. Let's do that. And would it be like king, queen, lord? What would the name be?
Um,
Looks like a dukedom. Sounds like maybe you'd be which is really high nobility, honestly, like a
Mhm.
duke or a duchess.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me
That's
see
one
if there
higher
is
than
there a
Marquis.
name for. Yeah, we'll say you're a duchess. We'll say that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one above Marquis. That's pretty high up there, honestly. The only thing above it is Princess and King and stuff.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
The door flies open before you, and he says, "Yes, yes. Is my delivery here?" Lord
No, I'm
Dolram,
sorry, sir.
I can hear myself through your mic, by the way.
We are not delivery folk. I apologize for that misunderstanding. Is your name what was it again? Keladin?
Keladek, yes.
Keladik? Yes. Was wondering if maybe you had seen a young fellow recently by the name of Ned.
Oh, yes. Are you here about the job?
Potentially, yes. Could you please elaborate on the details for me?
Yes, yes. You see, to the south of town, there's a house, and I need it checked out.
Yes. And what is the actual earnings for this kind of a job?
He
Will you be paying in gold or magical artifacts
he
or
looks at both of you and he says, "Magical artifacts. That's the kind of thing you're interested in?"
I look over at Krista and I kind of raise my hands up like, are you?
She kind of raises her shoulders too and says, "Yes, we are."
Gold is not necessarily something I need too much of. Artifacts are very interesting though.
Well, I just happen to know that there's someone in this city that can procure some of those magical artifacts you're looking for. I suppose I could introduce you.
That would be wonderful, sir. So could you please give some details, maybe a more accurate location of this house that you believe you need to have looked at?
He takes a map off of one of his walls and brings it back to the door. Not inviting you inside or anything. And he points on the map just south of the town, and he says, "Right here. I believe that there's some sort of." And he pokes his head out the door and looks left and right and sees that there's no one there. "I believe that there are slavers living under this house."
Slaver.
Preposterous. I look at Christy and I shake my head. As nobles, it is our duty to put an end to this sort of thing. Our people should not have to be suffering this kind of atrocity.
It's our job to protect them.
Yes, I'm glad you understand.
Yes, well, it's kind of a time-sensitive matter. I didn't think Ned would find people so quickly, and such able-bodied people, I suppose.
Well, of course, the gods work in mysterious ways.
Krista takes out her sword and puts the tip down on the ground and puts both her hands on it and leans on it. She's very able-bodied. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Very good. Well, if there's nothing else, let me know when it's done.
Of course, I will be speaking to you again then. Have a good day.
All right.
Good day, sir. She sheathes her sword and does a really awkward curtsy.
And he slams the door shut.
Insufferable commoner, he mutters under his breath.
suppose we should save these poor peasants soon.
Yes, I suppose so. Shall we?
Are we arriving at the same time, roughly, or are
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gonna
that's
get
what
there a
I'm
little
saying.
before?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, so is everyone headed to this house?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Where's the house at?
So I will show you the. I think I have a world map here somewhere. Methinks. Oh, yes. Let's see if this spoils anything. No. No, it does not. Okay. I'll put you here, and I'll need to turn the lights on. Oh, you know what? I'll put a flag on here so you can all see where you're traveling. Give me just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eventually, I'll get good at this, so it won't take so long. But okay, here you are, Saltmarsh. So you see that flag on Saltmarsh there?
Yep.
Yeah. So just to the south of you is the haunted house. So all that this map has is basically major cities, and like the Lizard Folk port up there.
Okay. You can't see, at least I think that I can't see anything except for the terrain.
Oh, interesting.
You probably have the DM map on
Oh yeah, I
for
probably
yourself,
have to-
which gives the details, and the players are currently only seeing the terrain.
Interesting.
Yeah, same.
Let me see if I can do that.
Ah, there we go.
Yep, that's everything else. That's well, at least that's the haunted house. Yeah, and Saltmarsh. Yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, here we go.
interesting.
Yeah, we can see haunted house and Saltmarsh now. That's it.
Huh. Okay.
Cool. I
Sure.
like it.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like spoilery on this map anyway, but I'll just reveal it as you go.
Yeah, it's kind of cool like that. I think I like that.
Okay. Cool. So you're all gonna head down to the haunted house.
Yeah, is it like Krista and Estion walking down, and then like the other four walking down as a group?
Yeah.
Like two groups, kind of right now. Okay.
Yeah. Do we take slightly different paths and arrive at the same time, or do we meet up on the way there?
Are we just really walking in the same direction, just out of like a little distance away from each other, knowing we're there and just never meeting up?
Yeah, so Estion and Krista, you can see the other group of four like half a mile ahead of you.
I'm so sorry, but what was that last thing you said?
You can see the other group of four people walking the same path as you, about a half a mile ahead.
And one of them is a half dwarf or a hill dwarf, and then a rat. Is it like a regular rat or like a rat person?
It's probably
It
hard
looks
to
like a
tell.
rat person.
Rat
Yeah,
person?
it just looks like a short person in a cloak to you.
Yeah, it's like half a
Okay,
mile
okay.
away, so it's probably hard for us to
An
see.
Ewok or something.
Could
Ewok.
be an Ewok, yeah.
And then a dragonborn. Is that? Is that what you
Lizard
are?
folk.
Is that what you are? Lizard folk. Okay.
And so a dwarf, lizard folk, little guy in a cloak, and a woman in a cloak.
And then a woman. Sylvia is a human.
Yeah.
What an odd group of peasants.
Yes, although from here, it's difficult to see what's going on. They may be heading in the same direction as us.
Depending on how you want to rule your own perception abilities, you may or may not notice a large parrot flying above you.
I would not notice it at all, not even if it took a dump on me.
Well, I mean, if it's we're half a mile away, that's well out of your range of being able to see through its eyes and control it and stuff.
See through its eyes, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Communicate with
it can fly
no.
around, but it's not gonna like do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they following us?
I think you're following them technically.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we are.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, you all come up on this house, and it does look like at one point this was a very nice mansion. At the top of a peak, right on the ocean. At some point, this might have been prime real estate, and there's a picture in general.
This would have been a great location for an estate. Must have been at some point in time, by the looks of it.
Yes, agreed. Would have made a great vacation house. Oh well.
Looks like the other group has already arrived.
I wonder
Yeah.
what they're here for.
And it just now sets in that all 6 of you are going to the same place.
So are we all kind of like right outside, all 6 of us now, kind of
Yeah.
awkwardly just.
Yeah.
Snacks. Halt, well-dressed snacks.
Excuse me, peasant.
Knave.
The width of his grin at that is pretty horrifying, honestly.
What?
This is our bounty. We do not need further assistance.
And I'm assuming I notice all of them. I will look to Lord Dolram and then to Sylvia and say, "You two look like you are cut from more noble cloth than this one. What do you have to say?"
I want to say that I
It's
will
one
not, and I don't want to share it.
Go ahead, Dolram.
This one's got quite a mouth on him, if I'm being quite honest.
Krista's gonna draw her sword and she's gonna say.
Krista's drawing your sword.
And she's gonna say, what stands in front of us here is an adventure that needs to be taken care of, a person that needs to be saved, a hero that needs to be made. And I am going to be the one that says it's all of us who are going to stand together and surmount this adventure together. Can I make a persuasion roll?
Sure.
I mean, you're trying to persuade actual people, but my response would, I'm going to be honest. Okay, well, the idiot can go first, I suppose.
Oh.
I look up and say, by the way, what we have in front of us is a house, in case you haven't noticed. What's your name?
And she she's her sword and says, my name is Krista Lightjumper the Third. And I am the am I a duchess or an heiress?
I would say heiress to be a duchess.
I am the heiress of the county of Ulek.
Have I heard that name?
Depends how traveled you are. Probably not.
I am from outside the kingdom, but my family is of merchants, so maybe I know some stuff about places. I don't know.
Make a history check to see if you have any idea where she's from. Oh, so you do recognize that place.
Alright, I think I've heard of that, yes. I am Sylvia Montanus of the Montanus family. That deductible. What about you, elf boy?
Excuse me. A mere merchant's daughter calls me boy. I am Estion Kildala, son of Marquis Kildala of this very kingdom you stand in. I was given the quest to come here and rid this place of filth by the lord of this town himself. And if you are true citizens of this land or nobles looking over at Dolram, then you'd be wise to not step in my way and to assist me instead. I don't want your money that you've been promised and asked to do for whatever other reasons to come here, but I do ask that you don't
Go ahead.
interfere and, if possible, assist, as that would be greatly appreciated. And I do believe we could all help each other out in the end.
I say let the pointy-eared idiot follow the smooth-eared one.
You save man thing. We kill captain.
Fine.
Yes, we. He would kind of slightly exclude Dolram from this initial "we" are here to kill a pirate who has set up base beneath the house proper. Dolram has accompanied us out of noble reasons related to putting this creature to rest or some such thing.
I came here about a haunting. I was not coming here for murder.
Right, that. The
Well,
noble thing, whatever, the noble reason, whatever that is.
It sounds like we all have
The
several
rest of us
goals
are here for money.
that are going to be found the solutions of in the same location. And if we all just go down there together now instead of sitting around and bickering like morons out front, then this whole thing will be resolved as quickly as possible and we can go back to town and get a drink.
Why don't we just light this place on fire and see what happens? I figure anything alive inside will have to run out, and anything that's, I don't know, haunting it will perish in the flames.
Can
I
I try
don't
and
know.
open the
What
door?
are your thoughts on that, Dolram?
Yeah, the
I'd
door
rather not.
opens,
I'd
no
like to
problem.
learn from this.
Ah, let's see if we can go find any victims before we create them.
Yes, I agree, and I'll follow her inside.
Seems wasteful.
Okay, so before I go into the house, can I look for like an entrance to an area below the house, like a sewer entrance or something like that?
You don't see anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is way outside of where a sewer system would be, but I
Yeah,
mean, it must not be a storm cellar or anything.
I mean, if it's like house alone, it should probably have some sort of like primitive toilet or whatever, like a pipe going to the sea.
You mean chamber pots?
You mean
Yeah,
dumping it out the
something like
window?
Those things that don't require. Yeah, exactly.
This is so cool.
Isn't it? Let me see if I can now try and walk through the wall again. Can you not?
Nope.
No,
Or can you?
I can
Oh,
still.
no, you can't. Dang it.
There we go.
This is so cool. Okay.
Okay. Well, you're all in the house. What's the plan?
So what do we see exactly? I'm assuming this is a
So this
stair.
is just a landing area with a staircase up and a couple of hallways going in several directions.
Captain is down. Let's go find.
Okay.
Do you
Yes,
think we
that's
should
what
not
we've
clear
been
this
told.
floor first? Wouldn't be good to be surrounded from behind if we just moved along carelessly.
I'd rather not risk raising the alarm, as it were, in an area unrelated to my goal.
As you all are
I
talking,
agree.
the door behind you creaks shut and snaps shut.
Was
Hmm.
that a monster?
I'm gonna try opening the door.
I sure hope so.
It opens, no problem.
Man, things are scared.
And then as you walk away from the door, it goes and closes again.
I'm gonna find a rock or something outside of the house and put it in so that the door doesn't close.
Okay, all right. You successfully prop the door open with a rock.
Interesting
Me
creature.
smart.
Yes, very well done.
At the end of that hallway, Squeak, you can see an open door, and it leads into a little living area with a fireplace.
Is the fireplace lit?
Is the fireplace lit?
No.
Okay.
Well, then we've heard this one's opinion because I haven't heard his name yet. What do the rest of you think? Should we head straight down or check this floor out?
Well, those are stairs going up. And
Down.
You go
I
down
think
or
we
up?
should go down.
Those
Yeah.
are stairs going up.
Okay, so we still need to find stairs down even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say
yeah.
forward.
All right. I have no objections. After you, my lady.
Here we go. What is this? What am I looking at here, Austin?
That is a window.
Whoa, okay.
So you're looking out a window out into the
Off the cliff.
yeah, off the cliff and down into the ocean, basically.
Okay. This is a dead end. We must go another way.
No, there's a door right here.
Oh.
Let me see if I can. So this
Is there?
right here is a door, and right here, and right here.
Yeah. Can't go through them.
Yeah, that one is a window. This one right here is a window.
I would say we would maybe try to just open them up the first one we see first, so this one first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's peek through the door. I'm the one that's right in front, so I'm gonna peek through.
Sure. Let's squeeze through.
So you peek through this door, and it is a sort of den type area. There are two big old armchairs where the stuffing has been pulled out of them, but they still are wooden frames. And there's a broken table in the north part of the room, and you can see a fireplace in here as well.
Is it lit?
It is not.
Do I see anything valuable that I can take?
Not as far as you can tell from out here.
I'm going to take one step into the room, and now I'm gonna explore it a a little better.
Okay. Well, make an investigation check.
Okay, let me see. Got a +1 on that. 6. It's not very good.
You don't find anything interesting in here other than you can hear skittering inside of the fireplace.
Skittering.
My search was a 25.
Nice. You are able to find a hidden compartment in the table that has 2 little pouches of alchemical powder worth 5 gold each.
Okay.
Okay, can we take a look at those pouches?
Yeah, they're just like alchemical components worth some gold.
Some gold.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing it's his because he found it, so...
I mean, did you notice that I found it? That's going to
probably
change a
not.
lot.
I'm
with my
probably...
answers on this one.
I'm focused on the fireplace.
Okay. You don't see anything in the fireplace, but you can hear that the skittering is coming from the chimney.
Hey, I'm gonna look up the chimney, I guess.
As you do,
Oh no.
a big swarm of spiders jumps out at you. And roll initiative.
Well,
Oh,
Everyone?
goodness.
Yeah.
20?
7.
10.
Man, I roll really bad.
Okay. All right, I think I got everybody. It's going to be Vith up first.
And it's the... That?
Yeah, it's a little swarm of spiders.
Okay. Vith is going to curse to himself and look around before snarling his claws into a mangled gesture and firing a bolt of fire at the spiders.
Okay.
Um, oh boy. Yeah, I miss.
Okay, if you could all put your health above your characters as well, or on your characters as well. You just click your token and type in the green box.
In the green, okay.
Yeah. And it should show up on your character. Just so it's better viewing.
There you go.
Okay, next up, Estion.
All right. Can I, like, from this angle hit it with something, or kind of...
Yeah, you can from exactly where you are right now.
All right. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast it.
Blast away.
That's pretty good.
Guessing that hits it.
Yep, that's good.
4 force damage on it.
All right.
And then I'm going to end my turn because I don't think I should move away. I might take an attack. And I'll just call down the hallway and say, "Spiders!"
Krista.
I'm gonna move into the room. Which one are the spiders?
You're going to brush past everybody and move into the room, and you are standing right next to the spiders now. It's to the south.
Okay. I'm going to attack them with my sword.
All right, and that's not going to be good.
Not at all.
All right, is that it?
For Ulek! There you go.
Okay, great. Sylvia.
Nice.
As I cringe at the sight of the spiders, I throw fire at them, firebolt.
Okay.
That does not hit, probably. 11.
That is no good.
And that's the end of my turn.
The spiders are going to.
Wow, we've got some great rolls.
Spiders are going to swarm Sylvia.
Oh,
And going to hit for a 15 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, and that's going to be 9 piercing damage. And Lord Dolram is up.
I'm going to die.
All right, I'm going to brush past a few people and get close to one of them and take a swing at it with my warhammer.
There's no room for you to get in and swing with your warhammer.
Wait, can
Okay,
two friendly
in the-
creatures share a space?
I don't think so.
For movement, yes. For actual combat, only if one of them is small.
Oh,
Okay, in that case, I'll just since it's kind of jammed in there, just take the dodge action and end my turn.
All right, Squeak.
okay. I'm gonna say, big scrawling bug thing, kill, and then I'm gonna make a short sword attack, which 15 does it hit?
Yes.
Okay, so since I have 2 allies, the sneak attack does count. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna make an offhand attack with a dagger, which is a 25 to hit
Nice.
and 1 damage. The sneak attack doesn't apply twice, I think.
No.
You're right. You're right.
It's just
It's
once.
only the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, 1 damage.
Okay, Vith.
What state does the swarm seem to be looking in?
They are very thinned out.
All right. Parrot launches from my shoulder, furiously squawking at the swarm as I make an assault on it. 24 to hit.
Good.
Max. 10 fire.
The swarm is going to die. The last spider on fire starts to lunge toward Sylvia, but burns up.
Burn it, you little turd. Oh, this thing.
Krista's gonna like wipe her forehead and she's like, whew, good battle, guys. Good battle. Excellent. You're a hero.
Oh, I also lied before. So these that you're standing next to are windows. That other one was a door, but it was just an open door. It was hanging wide open. And it just goes off onto the cliffs, basically.
Why?
Does
Okay.
is Sylvia down?
No.
Barely not. I have 1 HP.
Yeah. Being level 1 is amazing.
Okay, I'll go over and help Sylvia
Yeah.
up and kind of take a look at her wounds and say, "Are you all right? The spiders really took a chunk out of you, didn't they?"
Yes, for being so little, they bite very hard.
Yes, well, luckily it's over now.
Let's hope so.
I would hop down from my position on top of the desk with a crash. I hope you all understand the value of discretion.
Yes, we wouldn't want to tell anybody about spiders.
You're an idiot, and I kind of like you.
That is strange words from a peasant.
Strange words from a snack.
Man,
I
things
think he
argue too
likes
much.
you.
Let's go find Captain.
From
Must
behind you, everybody make a perception check.
Oh, 23.
Okay, you hear footsteps running down,
22!
running down this hallway behind you.
Something coming.
It's running away from you.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have my parrot fly off my shoulder into the hallway and look through its eyes.
And just as you look through your parrot's eyes, it is enough for you to see that the door at the end of the hallway slams shut.
Okay, the one here?
No. So this hallway I'm pinging down here,
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, wasn't zoomed in enough.
all good. Yep, so right at the end of the hallway, there's a door and it slams shut just as you look through your parrot's eyes.
Okay. I assume you all heard that, but something ran down that hallway.
Well, it seems we've been had. I think we should go take care of it before it gets too
This
out of
place on
hand.
fire?
No, I don't think that's the plan.
I literally just do
Why
that
not,
and then
dude?
keep walking away.
Okay. So yeah, if you position where you can see this door, it is the door at the end of the hallway there.
Right
And
here.
yeah, it as it slams shut, it kind of like opens up a little bit more. Like you can tell the latch to the door isn't working properly, and kind of like just the wind blows it open a little bit.
Sylvia, why don't you hang back a little bit, dear? You're not looking too good.
Sylvia,
I've
can you
got
join me
this.
over here?
Oh, okay. So Krista is charging in.
Sword drawn. Can I just like push open the door, like slam it open, and
Yep.
take a step in and pose, like tip on the ground, like flip my hair? I'm
Yeah.
ready.
As soon as you walk into the room, you see that this is like what used to be a nice living area, like a living room, in fact. And it's seen better days. But as soon as you take your first step in, you hear a voice, and it says, "Welcome, fools! Welcome to your deaths!" And there's no one here.
How arrogant.
Can I make Did everybody hear it, or just people who went into that room?
Everyone heard it. Though you
By the
heard
way,
it from
I
a little
feel
further
very-
away.
Can I make an Arcana?
Yeah.
16.
You are not able to tell where the voice came from or anything about it.
Wow.
I was feeling very uncomfortable between those two. So I retreated.
Can I like start searching the room?
Yeah. Make an investigation check. What are you looking for?
May I help my noble comrade?
Sure.
I'm looking for quote unquote clues.
Okay. Velma.
You can roll at advantage, I guess.
Thank you.
Can you? Because I am helping her, or can I roll as well, or something?
Right. Just roll advantage.
Got it.
Okay, that's
okay.
fine.
Well, that was terrible. You find nothing.
Can I search the room as well?
Yes.
I'm searching for money, not clues, but I got a 17.
Same. But I got a
Okay.
14.
You all are not able to find any money. However, you find a trap door on the floor. Right here.
Interesting. Standing right
Hey.
next to it.
Idiot one, stand on top of that.
You heard him squeak.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Ah,
Me, not stupid. You go in.
Okay, Lord Dolram, were you going to cast a spell?
Yeah, I was going to go over to Sylvia and go ahead and cure wounds.
Woohoo.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's pretty
10
good.
HP.
Woohoo.
perfect.
Can I try
That's
to
literally
open the
my
trapdoor?
maximum HP.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, but no, seriously, Rat Boy. I think that it might be your field to take a look at potential traps in this passageway here.
All right, I'm gonna investigate it, I guess. So, is it just like a trap door, or are there?
Yeah, it's a
traps?
trap door in the floor, and I believe Krista just opened it.
Oh, you did. Oh.
And it swings open, and just for a moment at the bottom, you can see two pirate-looking fellas looking up at you, and then they start running. And there's a ladder going way down here.
2 enemies spotted.
Target
Okay,
acquired.
bomb.
This is
Tracking.
why
jump
Seth
into the hole.
True is not setting the trap.
Exterminate! Go! I'm gonna kind of push Krista to go. Like, hurry
I'm,
up.
I'm gonna jump. Chris is gonna jump in the hole. Just jump in.
Oh my god.
But you're gonna jump or you're gonna go down the ladder?
It is a little deep.
Is
Oh,
it a
God.
little okay? If it's a little deep, then maybe not jump. But
Okay.
How deep are we talking?
I mean, it's like a 70-foot drop.
okay, I was thinking like 10 foot. I was like maybe I'll just.
Ow.
Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have
You
100
got
feet of rope. If you are, dead set on this course of action, idiotic.
There is a ladder. To be fair.
Just slide down it.
Okay.
I show him the ladder, like rudely. I take
No,
the
no,
ladder
no!
down.
Please, feel free to jump down.
I roll my eyes and just descend.
I
Hey, Austin,
Yeah.
walk up to Squeak and say, "You're next, monkey."
Monkey?
is
Me,
Probably
no
grumble
monkey.
something about the fact that if she had jumped down, there would have been gold on her corpse. But
What's up, Sylvia?
is this thing I'm pointing at a fireplace?
Let me come back over here. Yes.
All right, I am not looking into that one.
Okay, good idea. So you all come down the ladder. I assume all of you do.
I would.
And
Mhm.
there are a few pirate-looking fellas here.
By the way, guys, it's gonna be 10 p.m. soon, and I have to go because I have to do something with my dad. Not now, but I've gotta go soon.
Sounds good.
In like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fill you in next time. Okay, what's your course of action? They seem to be unsheathing their swords, but they are not immediately attacking.
You
So-
fools don't have to die
Do
today.
you want to get eaten? Because that's how you get eaten.
They take a few steps back, and they aren't sure what to do.
Are there like torches or a fireplace or anything like that in the room?
There are torches lit in the room, yeah.
They double in brightness and turn green.
As
Okay.
Dion, seeing him do this, will walk up and tendrils start wrapping around his arms made out of water, and he says, if you don't want this one, and he points to Myrick, if you don't want this one to tear your spines out of your assholes, you better put your weapons down right now. Can I roll an intimidation or something?
I open my mouth as prodigiously as possible, letting myself drool more than I normally would.
Okay. Take it intimidation with advantage.
It's gonna be good.
That's a 26.
Oh my god, that's a 26.
Ooh, that's the
really
first roll.
Okay. Wow. So first they start to run this way.
Getting some asshole spines?
Do what?
Nothing. I was gonna say, so do I get to eat some asshole spines or?
No. So first they start to run toward you.
Do they drop their weapons? Because that's what I told them to do.
No, but they start running over toward that direction. But then they start running toward this direction. But then they seem more scared of that direction. And then they run up here and they open a secret wall. And they all run through this secret wall.
Go. I'm gonna run after them.
Okay. I will join him. Let us go.
Vis would wink at Estion while complaining that he did in fact feel a mite peckish.
SDM will just laugh out loud.
Okay, they're running. Are you guys going to try and kill them or what?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to be like...
Looks like.
Tossing
All
out
right.
I said I was
All
hungry.
right.
Said I was feeling peckish. Like.
Okay, who's going to attack first? I'm not worried about initiative right now because they're really not fighting back.
Okie dokie.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Describe how you blow it
Oh
apart.
my god.
13 damage on one of them.
Which one are you attacking? The one in the back?
I can't see them. 1 second. I can't see.
You can't see them at all?
No, I can't see anything over there. It's weird. It's
No,
like I'm
that
inside
door
of
is
there.
like tagged as not open or something.
I could see.
I'm moving my guy around in there too, and I can't see shit.
Oh, it's because it's dark as hell.
Oh, you guys don't have dark
Okay.
vision.
But I do have dark vision.
Dude.
Let me put your dark vision on you.
I
half
don't
elf.
have dark vision.
What is your
60 feet.
60 feet.
Yep. Half elf stuff.
Can you see in there now?
Yes, I can. Thank you, sir.
Do you have dark? Who else has dark vision?
I do. Have
I don't
60
think I
feet
do.
as well.
Well, normally.
I do, but I can see fine.
Okay, because I think I already set yours.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
you did say.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yeah, I'll just kill this
Estion
guy.
fires it off, and that guy is super dead.
And I would imagine his Eldritch Blast is kind of like, as a Fathomless Warlock, like a high-pressured like burst of water, like just within range, just popping kind of to do force damage.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be very high pressure because you just annihilate them.
Yeah, exactly. Just salt water just tearing someone's head off.
Yep. Okay, Squeak, are you gonna attack one?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Same deal. One attack with a short sword, and one with a dagger. Without
Short
the
sword's
sneak
no
attack
good?
this time. 10 is no good.
No good.
21, so it's 3 damage.
Okay, so you swipe him. Is anybody else gonna do anything before they frick off?
Can I hit them if I can't see them?
No. You could fire blindly in there and see if you hit them.
I would love to try that.
Okay, what are you
What
gonna
would
do?
you like me to roll?
So are you gonna like swing with a sword or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move 2 tiles up, basically. Then.
Yeah. So
Oh,
move
okay.
up and swing with disadvantage.
Okay.
You feel that you hit air,
Okay.
and they are running up the stairs and getting out of here. Though Squeak, you get an attack of opportunity on one of them.
Is it just like... It's just one attack.
Well-
So I can't attack with my dagger.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Just short
Opportunity is
sword.
one weapon
18.
attack.
Okay, he's going to fall over dead.
Right, because I got the sneak attack.
Right. And the other one is going to be gone, unless you want to chase her down.
Yeah, no, while this is going on, Vith's gonna just wander back to the table and take a big bite out of something delicious on it.
There's
These dead dudes.
there's basically beef jerky, and that's pretty much it on this table.
Well, beef jerky is delicious. Why would you
Sounds
bother
good.
clarifying?
Okay. So this person is going to be gone.
Rats, one escaped.
Let's check the corpses. Maybe they have something.
By all means, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let's see this guy.
They all have short swords, and that's it. They're just wearing like common clothes.
Okay, I'll take one short sword.
Okay.
And
Okay.
If nobody has use for one of the other ones, I'll take it.
Go ahead. Should we follow after that last escapee or move along in another direction of the house, looking for these stairs downward? I'm assuming those stairs went upward, right?
Right.
You said? Okay, thought so. Yeah, so are we still looking for stairs downward, or should we pursue?
I would gesture at the opening across the other side of the room while I was chewing on some beef jerky.
this is hidden room.
That
Captain is here. Surely.
I want to light a torch and look over around the corner.
Okay.
I want
You're
to do
going
that
to
too.
light a torch. And how far does the torch go? I don't even remember. 30 feet?
20 feet of
30
light.
bright, 30 dim.
So yeah, 60
Maybe.
total, both.
20
I
light.
Right,
think it's 30. I think it's 30, 30.
Okay.
20 feet Light 20.
So I'm interested now. If Sylvia, if you walk in that dark ass room, can everybody see in there now?
I guess
I can see.
they
Wait,
would.
wait. I can see more.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can see. I can see a decent amount more. The line of sight still seems super wonky, but I can see a lot more.
How about now?
Yeah.
Can you see the whole room now that Sylvia's in there?
Yep, I can see the whole room.
That's
Yes.
kind of badass. All right.
That's so badass. I'm
Yeah, I love the
excited.
dynamic lighting.
That is cool. Like a torch. The torch actually works.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool as heck. Okay.
I like that.
So where are we headed?
Yeah, what do you
Oh, are
guys
these
think? Down
stairs
the hall
down?
more or up the stairs?
Great.
These are up.
Those are stairs up.
Munching while I point down the wall down here.
And then wants to continue down the hall. What do you guys think? Let her go and call for help or whatever she's gonna do, running away.
I think we should chase after her.
I think it sounds like she's. I mean, like, so we know the exact layout above us right now. All right. So, like, if you go back to the previous floor, that's right in front of the door. That motherfucker is just trying to get the fuck out. I'm
Oh, yeah,
not worried about that. I'm gonna go ahead and follow this path down here.
Okay.
Are these next to me crates?
Those are. Let me make sure. Yes. They look like they once held a lot of wine, but there's only one bottle of wine left.
Does it look like it's being kept in good condition, or does it look like rancid?
It looks fine. It's sealed and everything. It's corked.
I take it.
Yeah, grab that.
Yeah, now that this room is lit up too, you can see on the shelves on the north part of this room, there is some gear up there. Like some stolen equipment.
What does it what kind of gear exactly? Is it
There
armor or
is
weapons?
a plate mail,
Oh my goodness.
a
What do
long
you-
sword, a shield,
Bam.
and an explorer's pack.
Someone take that plate mail. I
Can
think
I have the
Paladin.
plate mail?
Yes, Paladin, take that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go up to the north part of the room and take that.
Do I get any vibe from any of it? Like it might be kind of sketchy, cursed, or magical at all, or anything.
Well, as Krista is picking it up, you do see something sketchy, as out from it comes two swarms of rot grubs.
Dun dun dun.
They were picking away at the part of a corpse that was still inside the chainmail.
Delicious.
And now we're gonna roll initiative again.
Okay, guys, I really need to go.
See you, man.
Okay, bye.
So yeah,
All right,
see you.
later.
Really
Bye.
fun session.
Good luck with whatever
10
you're
for
doing.
initiative.
Good one, man.
13 initiative.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I will take squeak off initiative for now. Yeah, there's Sylvia, and where's Dolram? There he is. Okay, Dolram first.
All right. Seeing this, I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless on. I think there's 3 people in this room. So,
Yes, Estion, Krista, and Sylvia, and you.
awesome. All 3 of you will have Bless cast on you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'll end my turn with that.
Okay.
Glorious.
All right. Estion.
Okay, I'm going to, because this is actually a little bit sketchy. Estion seeing these two swarms right next to him is kind of like freaking out, and suddenly a huge tentacle squirms out of the ground next to this swarm on the other side of him. Like kind of, I don't know. I guess it has to come out of like a base or whatever. But and I can do my bonus action before my action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tentacle this dude.
All right. Kinky, but whatever.
Tentacle slap.
Okay, good slap.
Get slapped.
About half of the grubs die.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. Would it be disadvantage because I'm right next to it?
It shouldn't be.
Okay.
No, they got rid of that for spells.
26. Five damage on it. So 15 total damage on this one.
All right, most of the grubs in that pile are dead. The remaining grubs in that pile are going to attack Estion with a 10 to hit. I'm sure that's not
That
good.
misses, yes.
Sylvia.
Yes, I am going to go over to. Are these stairs like the line around the stairs? Is it like a wall? Like if I went here, would I be able to hit these grubs? Hello?
The answer is no. No, you
All
would
right.
not.
Not in that room, I can't fucking tell.
I might not have been hitting my hotkey, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to see.
Then I'm gonna go over to this side, and I would firebolt the grabs on the left.
Okay.
$24 to hit.
Very good.
Three fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, almost all of the grubs are dead. There's a few hanging on though. Vith.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He walks in, sees what's going on, and as his parrot launches from his shoulder to distract the swarm of beetles in front of Estion, he fires off a firebolt at it. 22 to hit.
Good.
And 8 fire damage.
Okay, this swarm of grubs is totally dead. And if that's it, it's Krista.
Yep, and COT.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the ones in front of me. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Ooh, 12 points of damage.
Nice. You kill half of the grubs in one swing.
Huzzah. Okay, next.
The grubs are going to attack Krista now. but it's going to be an absolute failure. Okay, Dolram.
Can you hear me?
Alright, Dolram.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright, Dolram's gonna move up to the left side and take a Warhammer swing.
Those
ones
grubs
are
are dead. Yeah, so you can stand on the
Okay.
corpses of the other ones if you want. If you have enough movement
Alright, yeah.
to do that.
I'll just stand on their corpses and then just use the dodge action and in my turn.
Okie dokie, Estion.
All right, I will have my tentacle attack the surviving ones. I can move it 30 feet, but it also has a 10-foot reach, so I don't really need to because it's like right there.
Sure.
And that is a 20 to hit,
Good.
and that is 12 damage.
They're dead.
Big, huge tentacle swats the remaining ones. Whack.
And it's a good thing too, because those are like some of the most deadly enemies in D&D.
Oh my god, yeah, I know. That's why I summoned the tentacle. I was like, okay, we need help.
Wait, why are they the most?
I don't
deadly?
remember why, but I remember they were on the list of like the low-level monsters that are like super deadly.
Yeah, that will
The-
like
the
definitely
effect.
kill you. Yeah,
Yeah, the
so
effect they have is
Get
deadly
into
as hell.
your skin and
yeah,
eat you
so
apart
if
until
they
you like
attack
drown.
you, yeah, so if they attack you successfully, they burrow into your skin and you have like 60 or like 10 seconds to burn them off, or they burrow to your heart and eat your heart.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god! What?
Yeah,
Wow.
so we're lucky they missed every time.
Yeah.
And that we did a lot of damage to it pretty quickly.
Whew. Wow. Okay.
You all become level 2.
Yay!
Nice.
Ba-da-da.
Yay!
All right.
Does it not come into effect until after a long rest?
Yeah, yes.
Okie dokie.
All right. What's the plan? Oh yeah, your loot here. I'll remind you what loot is here. So, plate mail, who's taking it?
Sword.
Krista.
Okay.
I'm taking it.
Long sword, who's taking it?
I'm all set. One of you guys.
I can take it.
Any of you can have it. It's all good.
I mean, yeah, you can't offer loot, and yeah, no, I'll take it.
Okay, shield, who's taking it? Anybody?
Should I take a shield?
Do you have a shield?
Not
I
already
mean,
have
you-
one somehow.
Greatsword. I think greatsword plate armor is cool as hell.
Yeah. You could just
But-
have a shield on you just to have,
a shield.
I'll
Yeah,
just
just in case.
I'll take the shield just to have. Okay.
Okay. And an explorer's pack.
I'm down to take that. That's probably the only thing I'm okay with taking. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Can I leave behind?
Got it.
Or never mind.
Okay, sweet.
Okie dokie. What's the plan now? I'll take Squeak and put him over here. He's asleep in that bed.
Hmm.
Oh, you
Do we
probably
see anything
can't
else on the
see him.
shelves on like along the left hand side? He's asleep. Like
No, so these on top of these shelves is nothing else. Under the shelves though are little holes where they would have slotted in wine bottles, but they're all gone.
understood. So, do you still think we continue down the hall, Bith?
I think so.
Yes, that would be the ideal course of action. I
Alright.
say make the shiny shelled new one take the lead.
Yes. Well, I mean, she is the tankiest. Let's do that. Or the most durable is how you would say it. Not tanky.
Sure am.
Okay, there is a door to your left and a door to your right.
Do they look different at all?
No, not really.
I'll start with the one on the right.
Okay. Interesting choice. There's a shitload of skeletons in here. And
We might want to back up.
and they're gonna start pouring out.
Initiative?
Yep.
Where do you want me?
Where were you when it happened, I guess?
In the front.
I
Mhm.
think, yeah, that was
The
the
shiny
formation we had.
shelled one.
Okay, initiative.
14. I'm gonna go get a glass of root beer real quick.
5.
Oh, fuck.
18.
End of the day, I'm still not that concerned, but I'm not happy about that.
Okay, Vith, what was yours?
5.
Yikes.
I got a nat 1.
Let me get a yike in the chat. All right. Sylvia, you're up.
So I'm gonna aim at the door and shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay.
9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit.
And that's the end of my turn.
Estion.
All right.
Everything's in the back.
I think I'm going to. Is it going to be difficult for me to Eldritch Blast through the group here?
So there is some kind of rule on that. Let me see.
I'm a dwarf, if that helps.
True. She big. Well.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Plate.
So with him being as close to our party as he is, he's fine. If the enemy, if our party was closer to the enemy party, then you'd be dealing with like
Oh yeah, like they're
lightly and
using them
heavily
as cover.
obstructed, depending and stuff like that. But no, there's enough of a gap between the two. I think you're fine.
I think you're right.
Even if not specifically with mediums, like logically as
Yeah.
a man.
So here's the way I'm
dwarf
gonna do
and
it.
woman.
Here's the way I'm gonna do it. You can shoot through your allies, but not through enemies. If you shoot through enemies, they're gonna get cover bonuses, but allies will be fine.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alrighty, I'm gonna roll for an Eldritch Blast then on the closest one to us.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Good.
Okay. 1 damage.
Nice.
A little bubble appears next to its head and goes bloop.
Mm-hmm. Dolram.
All right, so Dolram's gonna try and go up to the door and try and block it Spartan style to try and fight him like one at a time. And he's going to take a swing with his warhammer.
Okay.
So, dirty 20.
Good. I can't see that for some reason. Oh, now I can. Okay. Nice. The skeleton is basically falling apart at this point. Is that it?
Nice. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Another skeleton charges forward and starts poking at Dolram through the door and misses. And the skeleton in the door is going to slash at Dolram for an 18 to hit, 3 piercing.
Yes, that's just my armor class.
Okie dokie. Vith.
An almost infrasonic rumble seems to lend like rumble outward from his chest as, drawing his rapier, he seems to stalk forward in a trance and stab at the skeleton just in front of Dolram as the rapier bursts to light with a green fire.
All right.
As his parrot squawks in its face. 14
Very
to hit.
good. 14 is good.
Okay. It takes 9 points of magical piercing, and the one behind it takes 4 points of fire. As a blast of fire lances out from the rapier.
Okay, the one in front is dead. The one behind it gets singed.
And that's all I got at the moment.
Krista.
I'm gonna take a step inside, and can I stand on top of the dead one?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll attack that one.
Good hit.
Alright.
And
A fight.
this one is killed as well.
Nice.
Alrighty.
All right, is that it?
Is that it? Or never mind. That's the rest of my turn.
Okay, got it. This skeleton walks forward, stands on top of the dead one. I'll just take the dead one away. And attacks Krista. It does a really, really bad job. And then this one goes forward and attacks Krista and also does an equally bad job. And it's Sylvia's turn now.
Yes, I'm going to move here, yell out "duck" to in front of me, and shoot a firebolt to the one to the one to the right of Krista.
Okay.
Ten hits.
No.
All right, then that's the end of my turn.
Estion.
Okay. I will walk up behind her and not even say duck because I'm probably taller than all of them, and just kind of
Excuse me?
stretch up. Well, you're not in the way going after this.
Okay.
Stretch up and Eldritch Blast straight into him. If I hit, let's see. Yes, that hits, I'm sure.
Yep.
Oh my god, another little bubble.
Oh my gosh. It's horrible. All right.
I'm thirsty. He's gonna scream.
Yeah, warlocks are rough at the first couple levels.
Fathomless.
Dolram.
Yeah.
All right.
Been there, done
Dolram's
that.
Dolram's going to be really impressed by seeing like Krista kind of take the full front of all the damage. So he's going to use his action to try and assist her since she's taking most of the damage. So he'll do that using the help action and end his turn.
Okay. All right. One of the skeletons is going to attack Krista. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Vith, you're up.
Seeming in an oddly feral trance, he's gonna stalk past Krista and once again stab out at one with his rapier that I'm deciding is now actually a cutlass.
Okay.
For 20 to hit.
Way cooler as a cutlass, by the way.
Agreed.
I know, right? Especially and much more piratey. 12 points of damage to that one, and 4 points of fire damage to the one next to it.
Okay. The one attacking Krista is dead. Or the one in front of Krista is dead.
And then he's going to walk forward and almost casually lunge down with T-Rex-like precision as he bites at the final one.
There's a few more than that. You could probably go in the room now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna bite the first one, and it's gonna be a 13 to hit.
Yeah, move yourself in the room so you can be over there.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay, I see. Well then, yeah, positioning maybe. Okay, well, yeah, I'll position myself on the dead one. And yes, 13 hits.
Yes.
Yes. No. Okay. Uh, 3 points of damage, and I gain 3 temp HP.
Nice. Krista's up.
That's my thing.
Are these both dead next to me?
No, they are alive.
Okay,
Well,
I'll attack the
okay,
one in
let's
front of
be
me.
fair. I mean, alive is
The one
they
I'm
are
sitting on.
animate.
Undead.
You get advantage on your attack too.
Perfect.
Fourteen's good.
Just wanted to see it.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
Sorry.
The one to the right has been hit. The one to the left has not been hit.
Oh, then I'll do the one to the right.
It is dead. And there are 2 left. One of them is going to take a few steps forward and attack Vith. Still doing just a terrible job. And the other one is
To be
going
fair,
to...
I do have like 26 AC, but sure.
26?
It's 21, but I have shield, so 26.
The other one's going to attack Krista for 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
Amazing. First good roll they get. Sylvia.
Right.
Woohoo!
As I yell again to Doc, I shoot out a firebolt.
Straight ahead, I assume. That's not going to do it. Sylvia's having a bad day.
I'm gonna have a bad time.
Just missing fire.
Just
bolts,
whiffing.
and I'm just hitting every time it's a little bubble.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, Estion.
Here comes that 1 damage.
Here comes the 1 damage. Here we go.
You guys ready? All right. It hits, I'm sure. Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna hit that.
Let's see that 1.
Give me that 1. Oh,
If 20 misses, I
10!
still-
Dang! Which one are you attacking? Straight ahead? All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big bubble. Big bubble.
Very nice. Dolram. And is Dolram here?
Sorry. Which one's still alive?
There are 3 still alive there.
I think the 3 surrounding the 2 people we have in the room.
Okay, cool. Then I will just take a swing at the one closest to me.
Yeah, because fuck it. The wizard's the goddamn headliner, apparently.
Yeah.
21.
Good.
Your blade singer.
Blade Singer is balanced.
Okay.
6 damage, and I'll end my turn.
Vith.
Okay. Well, it's acting kind of weird about how wounded are the ones in various relationship to me, I guess.
The reason why your view is weird in here is because the torch is coming from Sylvia, so it's like it's strange. Okay,
I know.
the one to your right looks more damaged than the others, but they are all damaged.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and stab the one in the middle, to the north of me, I guess. Humming, continuing to humming my infrasonic song as I do so.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Good.
6 damage, and then 4 fire damage is gonna lance off to the one down to the right of me.
Okay, so they're both gonna die.
All right. So as I lance with an uppercut through the ribcage of the one to my left, the fire surrounding the blade lances out, engulfing and completely consuming the one to the left of me. As I wait for everybody else to pull their fucking weight.
Krista.
I actually can't see inside the room. Is the one in front of me alive?
Yeah, the one in front of you is alive, and yeah, you can't see very well because the torch is not in the room.
Yeah. Oh. That's probably a miss.
That's a whiff.
I end my turn.
Sylvia.
All right. I think I'm gonna walk into the room over here and firebolt the last one.
Okay. Let's see if your firebolt prowess. Oh yeah, there you go.
8 fire damage. All right.
It is dead.
Yay! I did something.
Woo.
As you all are huffing and puffing from the battle, maybe some of you more than others, or maybe none of you at all. A door slides open in the more northern part of the room, and you hear a voice call from in there. What's going on out there? As a skeleton in a full wizard robe and wizard hat with a wispy beard comes out. I will send you a picture. In general.
I'm gonna immediately use catapult to fling one of the skulls from the previously defeated skeleton straight at its chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge at it.
Oh god. I'll fill in her spot, I guess.
Okay, let's see. What catapult.
So for the catapult one, it needs to make a dex save against me.
Okay. Makes a 7.
Okay, it fails. So the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning. So 14 bludgeoning damage to that skeleton dude.
He says, "Oh, what was that for?" And he takes out a vial of acid and throws it at Vith in response. And
Attack roll.
let's do Vith, Estion, and Sylvia make dex saving throws.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Boom.
What was yours, Vith?
6.
Oh,
But I'm gonna go ahead and throw an absorb elements acid out on that one.
okay. So you only take 5 acid damage then.
Okay.
Okay, and resuming the order, it is going to be Estion.
Okay. Hmm. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Blast him.
21 to hit.
Good.
Come on. 2 damage. 2 little tiny bubbles.
2 bubbles. Okay, Dolram.
All right, so I will use some of my movement to get right here, 10, and then get right next to Krista, and I will take a swing at him with my warhammer.
Okay.
And that would be a 14.
That is good.
And that would be of damage. And I'll end my
Nice.
turn.
Okay, Vith. Actually, Vith acted Krista.
I'll swing my sword. Oh. Not a nat.
The skeleton falls apart and says, "What did I do to you?" It falls into pieces.
I want to quickly rush over to the body and loot it.
Okay. All it has is a pair of robes on it. The other skeletons, however, have short swords and short bows.
I'm gonna run over, and while I'm still collecting the acidic energy from the assault on me, slash at the door that it seemed to come out of.
Yeah, the secret door is wide open.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's also melted. Fun
Okay,
fact.
perfect.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Black bears or brown bears?
Hey.
Which bear is best? Alright,
Polar bears.
Yes.
false. Black bear.
Cave bears.
Okay.
Bears?
Yeah. So I guess we all step into this new room.
Yeah, and it looks to be a little alchemical laboratory in here.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna try and investigate using my surprisingly uncharacteristic knowledge of these things.
I'm gonna help investigate.
Okay, you investigating?
Yes, with his assistance, I get an 11.
Okay, I am going to list off some stuff. You guys tell me who takes what. A human skull worth 20 gold.
Dibs.
Okay.
As a snack.
A small stack of gold coins equaling 47 gold.
Peasants.
Dibs.
I think that we could each take a little bit of that gold or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there was.
I should
and
mention.
Hold on, and I counter real quick. There was 40, so there's 8 for each of us.
I should mention that the human skull is gold encrusted.
Interesting.
That is why it is worth money.
Yeah. So.
Is there anything else?
Yep, there's a spell book.
How? Okay, I actually almost stopped caring about the other stuff and grabbed the spellbook.
Okay, and there is a alchemical apparatus on the table as well that you believe is worth about 20 gold pieces.
Can I try to Arcana check it to see what it does?
Yeah.
Do you think that this is where he did evil magic?
Dirty 20.
You believe that this is a very skilled alchemist could use this device to turn things to gold.
I'll pocket it for now.
All right. Well, if you get that and he gets the 20 gold skull, then I say the 47 gold is, for the rest of us.
Yeah, we can split up the rest of the stuff. I'm looking at the. I almost don't even care about the other stuff compared to the spellbook.
Okay. Well, then we'll just add. I'm just gonna write it all down for now. Then we'll just add it all up later and split it.
Okay.
Spellbook. Interesting.
What spells or whatever are in the spellbook?
There are 4 spells in the spellbook. Dancing Lights, Comprehend Languages, Tensor's Floating Disc, and Shatter.
Okay. I guess other than that, continue exploring what's left of the basement. We still don't have the head of Snake Eyes, I don't think.
Nope.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay. You going back to this other room, I assume?
Yeah, this one here we didn't check yet.
We'll open this
I don't know.
door.
The vision is ridiculously stupid when you're not someone tagged with dark vision or carrying a torch, I guess. So
Yeah, the person with the torch just walked out of the room, so you can't see jack shit anymore.
Come on, follow me.
Yeah.
Go with the light.
I'm gonna check this room out real quick while they're all catching up.
Yep. Inside of this room it seems like an important person's bedroom. There's a whole stack of books in here. I will move you out of the awful dark room there, Vith.
Can I check what those books are?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Yeah, so the first one is a book full of erotic poetry, and it is fully illustrated.
Readable.
Nice. Nice.
The second one
That one
is
wasn't-
a naval almanac. It just lists high and low tide for just the entire coast of Saltmarsh.
Definitely taking that.
The third one is about a demigod called Luz and what kind of minions it has.
Definitely
take
taking
that
that. Oh, well. SDM will fight you to the death for it.
And inside of that book, whoever opens it up, there is a small map of this cellar that you are in, and there's 2 secret doors listed. The one that the skeletal alchemist came out of, and another one that you have not been through yet.
We've been through another one, the one where the pirates escaped to.
So that one was
It was another-
that one is not the secret door I was referring to.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's head over
Where
to
is
where we
it?
see the other one on the map.
There's also another spell book here.
Spell book. Okay.
Oh well, then I'll snag that. What's listed in it?
Let me see. Okay, you ready for a list?
Yep.
Charm Person, Color Spray, Magic Missile, Silent Image, Magic Mouth, and Scorching Ray.
First of all, giggity. Okie doke. Nobody's gonna laugh at the giggity in response to Magic Mouth. Okay.
No.
All right.
All right, so the other secret door described is over here, where I'm pinging.
Okay.
All right. And feeling around on the wall a little bit, it doesn't take you long to find it. And it opens up into a dusty old cave.
Krista
There's
over
quite
here.
a cavern back here. And as soon as you open the door, you can hear raucous laughter and all kinds of voices, and you suspect that there's a bunch of people down here.
Have your wits about you.
Yes, idiot woman, lead the way.
Wow.
Ow.
So Austin.
Yeah.
Hey, the things that she said, Vith would consider her an idiot. It's just
The level up is not in effect yet, right? Because we haven't
Right.
slept. Okay.
Mm.
Just making sure.
3 women come up to meet you, and they ready their sword.
And
I'll charge forwards.
yeah.
I'm gonna cough up a large piece of bone from something I just ate and ask if they really want to do this.
Make an intimidation roll.
$18?
They're successful and they start booking it. Attack of opportunity to Krista.
I'm gonna follow them.
Are you going to take that attack of opportunity on one of them?
Oh yeah.
Damn, ruthless.
I approve. She's not quite that stupid after all. The idea of them like starting to pick a fight, be just like hacking up somebody's arm, and then they just be like, "Nope."
One of the two women yells, "Get to the boat! Intruders, get to the boat!"
Okay, stop them from doing that. Let's go.
Should we follow?
Yes. Captains are usually on boats.
Okay, are you just following them, or are you following them with the intent of hurting them?
I want to kill them.
Okay.
Why would I limit myself? Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Start
I
making
can
anybody.
start
I
making
can
attack
follow.
rolls. Krista, whiff. Estion, good.
8 force damage.
Okay, one of them is bloodied.
I wouldn't
Really?
probably
one
try and hurt
poison.
them until they took a swing at us.
20 to hit with fire bolts. 4 fire damage.
All right. It is more bloodied. And they keep running. Krista, attack of opportunity. Sylvia, you miss. Krista, you hit.
Woo.
One of them falls. The other is still running.
If I get another attack, 14 to hit.
Yep, good.
Okay, only 2 fire on that one.
Oof. I'm definitely going to miss that one.
Sylvia, good.
4 fire damage.
Okay. Bloodied. It's going to continue running. Sylvia, you're up. Or Krista, I meant. Your hit is good. And the other one is dead.
Okay.
So that's all of them?
Yeah.
That was all of them. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Damn
What
it.
do we see around here in the ground with these scrolls and stuff and on their bodies and stuff?
Yeah, so in this area you see big bolts of cloth and 5 small, nice looking casks of something.
Do they seem
What?
like maybe like wine casks or something like that?
Yeah, possibly. You also hear yelling from the next cavern that says, "Shove off! Shove off!"
I think we should stop them from doing that.
I'm gonna keep going that way.
Okay.
Yep, me too.
And you can see 2 hobgoblins pushing the boat with all of their might to try and get into the water.
I want to try and tackle one.
Okay.
Where am I? I'm not. Oh,
I
okay.
want to try to hex the one that she's tackling. I don't know if we're in combat order or whatever.
No.
Take my turn.
So you are just going to do a strength contest. Yeah, just a strength contest with the hobgoblin.
If I'm hexing it successfully, then I will say that it has disadvantage on strength checks. as the
And
chosen advantage.
yeah,
chosen
that's
ability
fine.
thing.
And it is going to get a 3, so it is going to get tackled.
I want to cast Minesweeper on the one on the right.
Okay.
That's intelligence saving throw with a DC of 14.
It is going to fail.
Dolram's
Takes
going to
5
yell at
psychic
them to
no,
drop
wait.
their weapon.
He takes
Uh,
5 psychic damage, and he loses
He loses what?
3 from a saving throw, from his next saving throw.
Okay, cool. Dolram, you can see that this ship is called the Sea Ghost. It is emblazoned on the side. And you can see a few pirates peering over the edge as the boat is being pushed off. And it is about halfway to the water, or it back into the water. And you can see at the top a bunch of chained up elves looking over the edge. You can tell that there are a bunch of slaves loaded on this boat.
Okay, Estienne's really mad now. You said how many pirates approximately on the ship?
You could only see 2.
Slavery is actually one of my few triggers from a moral standpoint. He's gonna sprint forward, and if there are any kind of like cannonballs or anything like that nearby, he's gonna throw out a catapult spell and try and just launch that right at the water line.
Okay.
Why don't destroy the ship?
Dolram's gonna try and run up and crawl onto the ship.
Okay.
So I don't I mean the ship needs to make a dex save.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that was my initial thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, 14 bludgeoning.
Your cannonball strikes true, and as the ship is pushed out into water, you can tell that it is it dashes, the front of it dashes into the wall of the cave right here, and it is disabled. And Dolram is holding on to it.
Excellent.
In a assuming nobody next to him is hostile. I mean, he's Balnagar's Vith is just in a foam-mouthed frenzy as he just runs straight up the line onto the top of the ship and starts biting into somebody.
Yeah, I'd just be Eldritch blasting these guys, seeing elven slaves. I don't know if I could just be rolling. I don't know how to get the ship.
One of the hobgoblins is right next to you, and he's going to attack you, actually. Estienne.
He had moved past Dolram, though.
Dolram is hanging on the edge
He's still
of the
within
ship.
range. He's
lower down.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 17 to hit.
It's
9 slashing. What is Krista doing? Krista, are you going to be going up the ship?
Yeah, I wanted to jump on board.
Okay. So, Sylvia, what are you doing? Are you fighting the hobgoblin on the ground?
I will.
Now there's 2 hobgoblins on the ground, actually. Because I guess Krista's not holding it down anymore.
I will cast.
How did he
another
just move over
Minesweeper
there?
on the one that
He just
attacked.
walked.
Hello?
Yeah, so you're attacking one of them?
Yeah, I guess Minesweeper on the one that just hit Estion.
Got it.
Intelligence saving throw.
And that is going to be a 4.
That hits, and he takes 2 psychic damage and gets 2 subtracted from his next. And from I don't. We're not doing initiative now, right?
You will be here in a second, but since it's the end of the session, we will do it next time. So the three of you, as you climb up onto the galley, you see approximately 7 pirates and 3 lizard folk on this boat, and we will pick up there next time.
Oh, buddy.
All right.
Fun session.
Yeah. I think we went through a lot.
So they're trying to glower at me while I'm in the middle of just like feasting on. All right. Sounds tasty.
Yep.
Quite literally.
I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Awesome,
Bye,
sounds
guys.
good.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Somebody should type up a summary for
Squeak.
Squeak there. Yeah.
Alrighty, see you.
Bye.
Yep.
You guys
tomorrow.
see you tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, right? I still don't have internet. I'm gonna have to use more data. How much data do I have left?
It's gonna be interesting. I feel like I'm gonna spend like the 90% of that just kind of sitting there listening, but
I mean,
I dig it.
Alright, see you. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch and Facebook. I go live every night at 7 p.m. EST, except for on Sundays, where I go live at 3 p.m. EST with Curse of Strahd. If you are a new viewer, I suggest you join the Discord, of course. Follow if you want to, and catch me tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST for Curse of Strahd. That is always a good one. Thank you all for watching.